Happy Wednesday, scholars. We're going to have a wonderful day of teaching and learning. Let's get started with the morning announcement.
Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bobcat formation. Bobcats are powerful. I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I'm excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forgive others and myself. I am understanding of differences. I'm a leader. I'm a Bobcat. This has been Mallory Beard.
Now, every day, all of the Bobcats within our Scenic Hills School should strive to display our foundational values. In order to do this, you must think about the 3R approach, which is to be respectful, be responsible, and to always be ready to learn. Today's classroom spotlight goes to our scholars in our K through 5 STEP classes. We want to thank you for doing an absolutely fantastic job on yesterday afternoon. I visited your class and it was the last 30 minutes of the day. And if you look on this screen, scholars, do you see how hard these scholars are concentrating on their assignments? They are courageously concentrating every time I walk into the space. We couldn't be more proud of the work that each of these scholars are doing because they were following our foundational values of being respectful, responsible, and ready to learn. That is an example for all scholars in the building to follow. Today we have 5 scholars celebrating their birthdays. We want to wish a very special birthday wish to Archie Taylor, Diana Moore, Vincent Smith, Jakaya Houston, and Kaylee Fortney. Now I am so excited. I can't wait to see each of you in the hallway so I can give you a very, very special happy birthday wish. We are ecstatic, excited, so glad, so happy that each of you came to spend a piece of your special day with us. And we hope that this day brings you everything that makes you smile. Scholars, if you are in the room with Archie, Diana, Vincent, Jakaya, or Taylor, I want you to point to them and say, Happy birthday!
3GC Literacy Pledge. I promise to read each day and each night. I know it's the key to growing up right. I read to myself, I read to the crowd. It makes no difference if silent or loud. I read my desk, at home and at school, on a beanbag or bed, by a fire or pool. Each book that
In our student spotlight today, on yesterday, we had another grade 1 scholar to read all of the words on the wall outside of my office. Congratulations, Cash. Make sure that you come down right after lunch today to receive your prize. Now, teachers, if you have any other scholars who are ready to read the words on the wall, let me know so that we can spotlight those scholars too. All right, scholars, it is that time for us to let you know which scholars we are inducting into our iReady All-Stars Top 10 for last week. Will you be on the list? Let's find out who our top 10 scholars are in reading and mathematics now. Our top 10 scholars for reading on iReady last week are starting at number 10, Jemiah Gavan, number 9, Peyton Newbern, number 8, Blake Bradford, number 7, Kyla Jackson, number 6, Shondell Smalley, number 5, Alexis Dye, number 4, Elmari Mann, number 3, Layla Moss, number 2, Tavish Blevins, and our top scholar in reading on iReady for last week is DeAnthony Fields. DeAnthony, congratulations. I also want to congratulate, there are quite a few new names on our list this week. Welcome to the iReady All-Star Club. We are so proud of each of you. Now, let's check on math. In mathematics, our top 10 scholars are as follows. Number 10, Julius Jackson. Number 9, Kanila Greens. Number 8, Thaddeus Holt. Number 7, Cedric Johnson. Number 6, Kingston Taylor. Number 5, Alexis Dye. Look at you, Alexis, on both lists. I'm so proud of you. Number 4, Kamira Grant. Number 3, Tamia Taplin Nelson. Number 2, Princeton Stringfellow. And coming in number 1 is Kavion Fleming. Oh my God, we are so proud of you. I believe this is the first time that you are at number 1. Kavion at number 1. I am so proud of you. Keep up the great work. I am excited to see the new names of people we are inducting into our iReady Top 10 All-Star list. Keep up the great work. I expect to see your names again on next week. In our school-wide events and activities, scholars, this is just a reminder that you will have the opportunity. As a matter of fact, our grade 5 scholars will have the opportunity. I believe today is the day that you begin taking your reading test in iReady. So this is your opportunity to prove that you are a brilliant Bobcat, a rising star, or a double-digit scholar. On yesterday, throughout the building, we passed out our brilliant Bobcat wristbands, our rising star wristbands, and our double-digit scholar wristbands will be distributed later on this week. They haven't come in the mail yet, but we should have them by Friday. So, if you want to earn your wristbands, you must courageously concentrate so that you can make sure that you level up on your Mastery Connect test. By leveling up, you become one of our double-digit scholars because you have increased your score from what you did the last time. Remember, you are not in competition with anyone except for yourself. And so you have to make sure that you show up and show out and show us just how smart you are. Our last announcement for today is that we are entering the last week of our Grizzlies Read to Achieve Literacy Challenge, which is to read 6 books in 6 weeks. This is the beginning of week 6. So for this week, you are challenged to make sure that you have read a book this week. You must turn the name of your book in to your teacher no later than next Tuesday, March the 8th, so that your name can be placed in the raffle. Our grade 5 scholars are still in the front. Our grade 5 scholars have submitted the most names of scholars to complete the challenges over the last few weeks, but there is still time for other grade levels to catch up to them by submitting your names by next Tuesday. On yesterday and the day before, during our honors program, we honored 86 scholars just in the areas of principals list, honor roll, citizenship, and perfect attendance. We honored an additional about 100 scholars when we were doing our VIP Scholars of the Month and our 3 academic clubs. On the screen, we are just showcasing a few of the scholars who received these honors. Teachers, thank you so much for sending in these pictures. Teachers in pre-K and grade 3 and grade 5, make sure that you take pictures of the scholars as they receive those awards today, as we had those classes broken up and split throughout the building. So let's see if we cannot get a few more pictures of our scholars. That we are so proud of the work that you do. Keep it up. In 2 weeks, you will have the opportunity to earn the certificates for Principals List, Honor Roll, Perfect Attendance, and Citizenship. And over the next 2 weeks, you will also be able to earn admission into our academic club as a brilliant Bobcat, a rising star, or one of our double-digit scholars. So over the next couple of weeks, it is extremely important that you are at school, that you are concentrating on your work and working to the best of your ability so that we can be honoring you when we have our next honors program, and it will be held the second week in April. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future. We will conclude our announcements with our victory roar. Say it with me. Together we must believe. Together we will achieve. Together we are reimagining 901. Have a fantastic day of teaching and learning.